Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome back. Andre, welcome in. Yeah. It feels unusual to see you as a first time chatter. Well, not first time chatter, but like first in chatter for the night. So, yeah. I assume you're working and lurking and stuff. So, I was gonna test Diablo 2, the starter stream tonight. But I kind of really realized that, like, without changing any of its settings and stuff, it's just going to do the same thing that it was doing. So until I can get a new graphics card, Diablo's on hold, which kind of sucks because I was enjoying it. But I guess it goes for longer now because it takes longer to get back to play it. So this week, instead of throwing down a random game night, because I really didn't have like the capacity earlier this week to think of a game to throw into this slot, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just play RimWorld twice. And we'll play Project Zomboid twice. And that'll be amazing. That'll be a great week, you know. A double win for everybody that loves them. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm going to be fighting some mechs at some point tonight, so there may be some of that, like, you know, back and forth shit. But, yeah, I did a total colony count and animal count and stuff, and we're almost back up to... what are we up to? We've got like 650 something animals, I think. That's my thing. Yeah. 654 animals, for goodness sake. So, like, 204 of those are pack animals. So, like, animals that you can use in a caravan. Just to clarify that for anybody that doesn't know what a pack animal is in RimWorld and stuff. But yeah, fucking... I thought we were starting to get a lot. Because, like, I was, hold on, I forgot to open up my channel redeems thing. You open up over there. There you go. I knew I forgot to open something. I'm like, what am I missing? Anyway, let me get into the game. It picks up. It's been slower and slower to pick this up too. I think that's correlated. But anyway. What was I on about? I don't know. Look, we got the battle. Battle's going to be interesting. But it should be mostly just like more building. And I might even... I know it's going to like burn through the biofuel real quick, but I might even consider just getting a couple more of those chem fuel making things. Because yeah, we got to fight this. I was going to build turrets for this, but I'm actually thinking if my people can do it well enough, I might just grab a few turrets from up here just real quick and throw them down there. Also, are we trying to tame these? What's going on with this? I don't want any orange horses up in here. We'll go hunt those. I haven't been hunting any animals because every time we get an animal, it ends up going really close to this kind of thing and hides in it. Which reminds me, speaking of animals, Peter's mate. I don't even know if you can do it, but can you rescue that Thrombo? So the Thrombo was just hanging around over here and the Psychic Droner has like made it go mental. Manhunter. So we downed it over here, but my people be out here literally cleaning the blood around the, you know, dying Thrombo instead of taking the Thrombo to like somewhere they can heal it. So I caught that when I was trying to do the head count and the screenshots and stuff like this. Because, yeah, I put some screenshots of the full what this design looks like on, well, it's in Discord, YouTube, Reddit, Visual RimWorld, probably some other places, I don't know. It's around the place, Blue Sky, fucking Instagram, Twitter, all those. So if you want to see what this looks like all zoomed out, you can go see that. Unfortunately, it's only at nighttime because when this goes to daytime, this is all very hard to see. So I had to get a nighttime photo of it. Obviously, once it's built up and we got solid walls like this, it won't be that hard to see. And I won't be that worried about it. But, yeah. For the moment, I have everybody kind of making a room. What I kind of wanted them to do, I just want to grab everything, not over there. I sort of don't want to build that over there yet either, but if I could just get them to just work on the outside, that would be amazing. I don't think this works that way, but maybe? Hold on. Yeah, no, that doesn't do what I thought it did. I don't even know why I thought it did that. Hold on, let me scroll up to the back of it. Not going to grab anything that it shouldn't have. Come on, you could fucking do it. There we go. It's the only problem with, like, grabbing too many things. What do I want to do with this? I want to hit, like, don't. It's grab the fucking blueprints. That's not what I want you to grab. Yes, there we go. Alright, Toad can be in a daze, it's fine. I'm trying to grab this so that it's just allowing the inside, but now I'm like, I don't think it's doing what I want it to do. No, I just want you to grab, yeah, like that. So it's been a while since I've done a lot of construction. I think you guys can kind of tell that because, like, you know, we've been established for a while. And it's been a bit since I've moved. But if I'm sending over blocks for this, I want them to work on the outside walls. Get this enclosed as best they can, and then they can work on enclosing the inner bedrooms. Because I've got at least 2 prisoners coming to this location, which is not ideal. I don't really want to have prisoners here. But I can't pick and choose that because they're in the caravan. So it's just gonna be what it is. I'll allow that. So I kind of need more than 1 bedroom made, and if I could just ignore the inside barracks effect for a moment, I could probably make them build this. Although they are supposed to be planting this out. Instead of that, how about you guys plant rice for a moment? It is winter, so it doesn't want to grow. Cannot grow. So unlike here, we are unable to just grow through winter, which is a little bit of a concern. But if I could take some animals away from here and grow a few crops worth, I know I can send a shit ton of supplies forwards. And I know I can do that because I transport pod shit to my allies pretty frequently, so I can always do that. But I actually kind of want to build this section back here up first, which I might do. I want them to finish this little area first before I start putting down a frame, and then I want them to get this area done so we have like a large enclosed space. It's not going to be toasty warm, whatever. I'm putting the doors off-centered, which previously the concept was that they'd be able to walk down here, just be able to walk straight through in case like a raid or something like that. But I think from a defensive purpose, having a right-angled door will mean that I can kind of walk in and be shielded and positioned to shoot, and or like go through a tunnel and stuff like that. So it could be maybe safer. It's not as useful as like if I had this door poised open and they opened that one and then I started shooting them or something like that. Like, it's not going to be quite the same, but either way, like, they can still get in from like little sections and stuff. I'll still have like spots where raiders and stuff can get at me. But before sunrise is too much. So I thought about, like, this is a bit of a gamble because if I get attacked, by anything else in amongst this time frame, I'd be kind of fucked. But I don't really have like a specific place for all these, but I'm just going to put a few dots around. I'm going to see if I can bring down some turrets from elsewhere. The only problem I've got is that they get blown up. My people will auto rebuild them here instead of where they are. I'll have to go put them back up where they are, but a lot easier to see where they came from at the top because I have the gaps. I just got to keep people away from the slag in here as well, because yeah, they want access to that sweet fucking slag, and I just need them to like calm the fuck down and also not try to clean this area. So there we go. I'm just keeping an eye on Mule, because Mule, where are you going, mate? No, mate. Go over there. Go over there. Can I grab this? Not that. Just the slag. I can't tell them not to haul it. The only thing I could do is temporarily... which bench is it? Which bent does slag? Melt. Yeah, this. Just suspend that for... Man, I'm pretty sure that's the only one that does that. Shred mechanoids and stuff. We don't have the mechs yet. But that should keep them away from it. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay. That's going to keep Mule hopefully the fuck away from that. Because I'll tell you what. I stopped watching for like 5 minutes and he's going to be in there. There goes the drone. So we've got to move quickly. Fuck. Hey, Weaver. How the fuck are you doing? Alright, let me see if I can get rid of these. Get rid of the buildings. There's 35 I've got to transplant. What are you up to? I could just grab them from... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to grab them from underneath. Because it's not like we're going to use these ones down here. Okay? You're upset? Why are you upset? The fuck are you upset for? If I set these to move, they'll be as close as possible. I mean, this is wasted. This is wasted some time, but the enemies aren't going to be coming down here, so it's not like I got to worry about that. I just got to remember to move them back. And hope that nothing attacks us from underneath the base. Because like this week, I got to remember it's the same week. This week, the raiders have been kind of like, I don't know, just excessive. I don't usually get attacked by too much stuff. Not at one time. Not usually. What's up, Phoenix? Phoenix is walking in here meowing at me. I don't know what he wants. Heater's on. It should be toasty. Want something for like $9.85, right? So get cashier $10 and refuse to give you 15 cents back. That's pretty scungy. One of those like they should have told you that they don't have change for like $10. Although it could also be one of those cases where they just they weren't aware that they're like not paying attention and shit. That could have also happened. But again, in a case like that, probably be a good thing to call attention. Where are you going, Bitter? Oh, honey, no. Go over there. What is you guys' fascination with this? What else is calling for that? Have I got something else in here that's calling for smelting? Shred mechanoid. Because I've said this is suspended. Smelt apparel, smelt weapon. Not smelting slag. I'm pretty sure I don't have another bench. Unless I have a spot that they can rip it apart. I also have 4 of these running at the moment. I didn't even realize. I didn't realize I had 4. Okay. If they're going to keep going for that, I'm going to have to keep paying attention to them. That's fine. You can grab that. Where's Beta? Beta, can you go do like anything else? Jet's on a food binge. Where are you going? Getting that. You even said $9.85, please, but I'm upset about bad manners. I can understand that, but yeah, I don't know the situation of like the cashier and stuff like that to like be able to like put my 2 cents on it, because it's like they could have just not been paying attention, maybe not following protocol. Like there's a lot of different things that could be, you know. So without being there myself, plus I don't know, as much as it can be really hard to like say, hey, that's not the correct change or something like that, and like request it and stuff. And sometimes you have to, if it's, you know, if somebody's like holding onto it, it's like you want your money, especially in this day and age. Like every fucking dollar, all the cents, it all matters. Matters so much. Vincent, where are you going? You just getting stuff? Pretty sure Senma's not here. She's there. It's fine. She's having a psychotic wander. That's probably the best case scenario. Alright. So, Vincent, mate. You're hauling the turrets? Fantastic. When you're done with that, strapping's coming for that one. Who we got? Nobody's on this one yet. Crazy's coming for that one. Chromo. You're already working on that one. I'm just trying to get a couple of people here, but I've apparently got like half a dozen people already walking down for this. I'm just going to see if I can grab some more turrets from up higher. And just, I don't want to grab that one, but I'll bring this down too. I did say that I was expecting change, but they just couldn't be bothered, I guess. Yeah. Look, it sucks. But again, as I said, like, it's one of those cases where I don't know the full picture of like what was going on. in the situation and stuff from the cashier's perspective, so it does suck. Who knows, hopefully it's one of those things where instead of, you know, getting the 15 cents in return or something like that, I don't know, maybe you'll have like some kind of kindness or something your way instead, where, I don't know, maybe somebody, I don't know, puts a couple of dollars or a few cents or something towards a purchase in the future or something, or you happen to find money, you know, one of those, like you find a couple of cents on the ground or something like that, you know. That's all I guess I can sort of hope for, because it's one of those things that's it's said and done now, you know, can't really change it. It's already past the situation in time. But yeah, it always sucks. Malbro, the Malbro hero. Yeah, it's Malbro here. That's fine. He can go do the thing. All right, I've got a good few turrets coming here. Transport pod. Instead of building that, can I get you to work on a couple more turrets, please? I don't even need all the turrets here. I just need them connected. I just need a good half a dozen in here. I think what I've brought over from surrounding areas should be enough to hopefully help defend. Like, I have enough people to do this fight anyway. My longest distance gunners, I believe, are over here, which is a problem. Although, I do have one more gunner here. I just gotta remember who they are. I know that I have... I'm just gonna also keep an eye on this area too, because I don't trust my people not to do something stupid. Depending on what Chalky's packing, Chalky might be able to do it. Chalky, and if Pumpkin should be here. Although I don't know if Pumpkin's a melee. Off the top of my head. I know she's an extremely decent fighter. Who's my other person? It's a really strange name, not something that I would immediately think of. Who's having mental break risks? Is this here? Yeah, we'll be having the mental break risk here because the psychic drone. Chet. Chet is a brawler though. Chet's a good fighter though. Hold on. Just trying to find somebody that can do a really, really long shot. Although I could get Jackal out here to stun them. I think stunning them counts as shooting them. Jackal, you got the... No, you dropped your gun. Okay. Who's the other one? I know Farrell has the other EMP blaster, but he can't run. Camrod should be a shot. No, your construction. Actually, hold on a second. Who's my absolute best shooters? Well, Ubia? Really? Seriously? Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, this doesn't look like that was on purpose. Fucking hell, my animals are getting in and just stealing all of my food again. I am going to split some. I'm going to take some over to the new area, some of the farm animals. That way, I can get a bit of a reprieve on the growing here because the other location should have enough wild grass for my various animals to exist with. As long as I have a pen. So, as long as these have got enough power as well, if I have to, I might just temporarily switch these off. Because I don't have all my wind turbines. I've got some down here, but I don't have all my wind turbines. I don't want to copy that. I want to turn off the power. And these will be sucking up the extra power. That's what's doing it. Righto. Just for like 5 minutes while I do a battle, can you guys turn that off so we have like working generators? What was that? Mud blocks. Sweet, I need those. Yeah. I don't know, aside from that, what else has been happening, Awaver? Let me chuck that here, because they can finish building. That should be enough, hopefully, to finish building what they're building. I hope. I've have anything else in these? Fuck off, cows. Pemmican not finished loading. That's fine. We can fill up with the pemmican later. I've also got to send them more food since we actually have like a little storage area. I probably should work on the like next cold storage over there, but the little spot that I've got is quite sufficient for like who knows how long, so I don't really mind. Let's see how we're going with this zone, because I have fucking muffaloes getting close over here. You know what I should do? I should send my thrombos. I should send my thrombos over, because the little fucker's gonna eat trees and shit, right? But they will help like haul the crap out of everywhere, and they'll eat plants. So I could send them. It's like, mind you, that doesn't help me much here because I can't grow a tree on this map to like save my life. But yeah, I'd say we're pretty much ready to go. I think we've got like one more turret coming in. Is that what Jane's working on? Nikki, okay. Well, if Nikki's working on that one, we've got a couple here. Hold on, Jane, come back. I don't know where Grey is. Can't work on it because... Okay. Is it because you guys are lifting... they're carrying them. That's okay. Look, I don't care if they're actively carrying them. That's a whole different thing. Uranium? Up here somewhere. Hold on. Give me one of these deep drills. I'm not digging under that. I don't need uranium that much. It's the same thing as with my little solar panel back up here. I don't need uranium that fucking much. Man, I'll tell you what though, having this many animals is going to be a bit of a problem soon, food-wise. What have we got out here anyway? That's uranium. Working on that. What is this? This is steel. Hold up, we need this one up and running. I have like so many fucking things going. RIP whoever owns this bedroom. It's gonna be the shittiest bedroom. Frankie's in a frenzy, that's fine. Look, as long as I can get a couple of these in here, I don't really care. If I look up that one, I might be able to get 2 into that room. Exhaustion, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, pop that like that. And I don't think I've got any active in this room here. I think I moved them all. There's one I didn't move. I want to reinstall you up. Not there. Here for plasteel. They'll get the whole circle. That's going to take a bit, but that's fine. And what are you mining? You're not mining anything. Let's take that. Go put that up here. Get some plasteel and shit. Alright, so they'll move those like soon enough. I think if these are all installed, then we're pretty much ready to go. We have one that's not installed because why? Hey Dorsey, can you do an install? Lola's coming to install it. Where the fuck's Lola? I don't see Lola here. Oh, there she is. Fuck. God, they hide. They hide so well. Okay, she moved that one and we'll do the fight. Because, I mean, not all of these got power. I'm trying to turn off whatever I can at the moment. Turning off the biofuel things aren't going to help me. And I don't know if they've turned off everything here. Hey, Brickmate, can you go and flick all the switches on anything that isn't working? That hasn't been turned off? It looks like everything's been turned off except for... maybe the... I don't know, I've turned them off before. Okay. I think I've got all the powered benches off. I possibly have. I can't turn off the hydroponics. And it is winter. I could turn off the heaters. That would give us a little bit. Keep an eye on these animals getting a bit close to that. I don't like the look of that. But yeah, if a couple of people could just walk around and switch off those. I don't think that this is going to afford us the amount of power we need for this little corner here. But if a couple of them could work, even if a couple get taken out and it allows the other ones to get powered, this could help. Labia's got cataract. Okay. It's not going to help you with trading, but we do need to replace your eyes anyway, so... I really need to start making some eyeballs, realistically. Okay, well that's installed. I'm seeing people like moving stuff around, moving the drills. Those look like they're still to be switched off. Alright, I'll give them like another minute. And then I'll start. Well, I could bring some people down from the top half of the map while we wait, because let's be honest, it's a long way to come down. So, might as well grab you lot. Grab all your animals. We're going to be just fighting them directly in here. McJolly. Okay, I know what you're doing. That's fine. Okay, bring down everybody from the top half. Even the people on like halfway down here are still fine to come down. Just grab you guys too. It's the only problem when you got more than 200 people, you have to like select a few times to get everybody. But yeah, most people should have flicked the switches. If they haven't, it's about as best we can do, I guess. Honestly, I just want these for distraction of them. Because I'm pretty sure we can easily take that. I also, if I've got to wait for everybody to kind of get down here and stuff, I can actually, I can get everybody to come down and see who's my gunners and stuff. Because there's not much point in my melee people fighting, honestly. Hamster mate, you going up there isn't going to help us. I need you to come down here. You get down here. Yeah, the melee people, I mean, they can fight, but I don't need them to be doing the fighting at this moment. Ray, it's fine. Actually, it's not fine. Ray's a rescue and amongst mech battle person, so that's not fine at all. There should be almost everybody, I think. I accidentally grabbed everybody. So whatever is on is on. Yeah. Alright, well, they'll all start pouring in. So, Lily, I want you up near the front. Beaver up near the front. Biro up near the front. You guys got the right kind of guns for what I want. In a moment. A party. Please don't be here. Okay, cool. You guys have your freezer party. My god, that's going to be somewhere. Alright, well, I guess that will make them happy. That'd be good. And wait till everybody gets down here, more or less, if I can. Or, hold on a second. I'll just see if I can grab everybody that doesn't have a gun. I mean, Ali, that is technically a weapon. That is a long-range-ish weapon. I just want to grab everybody that's got like a sword or something that they're going to fight close range. I make you guys like stand back a little bit. I kind of want you guys to stand back far enough that I'm not actually gonna select you when I say fight, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We all know I'm gonna do it anyway. Spoonie, Wolf, you guys 2 rows. Jolly, Naomi, Ellie, Lima. All of you guys. A good half of my, probably more than half of my base is actually melee. You guys go stand over there for the moment while everybody else comes in. Also, Jackal mate, can I get you to go stand near the front? You do have it, which means it's the other Jackal that I accidentally clicked on before. You go stand over there too. You guys got the right kind of guns for this. Once most of them are out of here. Alright, let's see who else we've got in here now. I have the guinea pig squad in amongst this. This is not helping. Emmy. I actually have my doctors down here too. Which isn't a bad thing. They can carry them. They can carry people. There's the Jackal that I accidentally clicked on. It's the other Jackal. This is literally the biggest issue with having multiple people with a similar or same name is the I've clicked on the wrong one kind of thing. That happens a fair bit. Alright, Seal, Ellie. I don't want to get any of my people to kind of like run forwards and try to attack them. Because they'll just get shot. That's what happens. That's why I'm trying to grab them all and throw them to the back. Because some of these guys got like bonded pets too that will fight. I don't really want the animals in the fight either, but you know, That'll happen. So what I kind of want, sort of want you guys to be sort of spaced out up here. I also want you guys to keep moving because otherwise you'll become disarmed from the group. Don't have too many still coming down. Oh, Ray's out of a daze. That's great. Get down here. You've even got a gun. I don't care if Ray doesn't get down here quickly. I don't care if Farrell doesn't get down here quickly. They're bringing up the rear one. You're a good gunner. Stay near the front. Pigeon, you can go stand over there. Mo can go stand over in the group. Cat's got one of these. You can come stand at the front. This is the majority of the group that will probably fight. I'll just pause that. So I'm not really worried about anybody else arriving in here. We'll just fight with this group. Give or take. I also see there's a few people in here that have found themselves shield belts. And I'm very curious about when and where they located those from. Because the only shield belts that I had were on my main people initially. So I might need to go check to see if they have their shield belts or not. That's an interesting point. I don't think any of you guys got guns. You guys can go stand over there. Who else we got here? Turk. I mean, there's a couple of people that have got like piliers. They might be able to throw a decent weapon, like a long range kind of thing. But not expecting too much from them. Okay, Dawsbury. I think that's everybody that's going to be moving over. And whoever's left standing here should be the rest. Cat's coming down. She's already allocated. Farrell isn't going to fight. He's going to stand over there. Mo's going to go stand over there. Alright. Eclipse. Great. That's not what we want. We have literally fucking seconds. We don't have power now. Crap. How long do we have batteries for? Basically none. I can't even connect those, so we've got no power. Nicely fucking played, Phoebe. Fine. I'll take them on as they are. Phoebe Chillak's been trying to kill us for a while, but that's a new kind of low for the attack, is just taking out the power. Because Eclipse could last for fucking however long. Alright. So we're not going to have any turrets, which fucking sucks, because we were going to use those as like decoys and explodies. But that's okay. Now, where is Scoopia? I also need you guys to spread out just a little bit more. I want you guys to go stand closer to them. And a whole heap of you guys go stand up there. Let's see where you guys can fit. Food binge for tackles, that's fine. Chalky's near the front. Chalky could work for this. Although, you lot. Lily, Cat, Beaver, Byro, Emmy, Jackal. Can you guys just move up? And Felix is kind of... No, Shadow's our second best shooter. I'll move Shadow up, and I'll move Chalky and Cat up. You guys are going to be the ones to take a pot shot at this. So, I don't know how far you guys can reach. Chalky can reach from there. How about you just wait, mate? How about you just wait? I want to see... Shadow, how close you gotta be, mate? You guys have got guns. You know that, right? Okay, Shadow... Okay, how about you guys take a stance somewhere here, yeah? No, just fucking stand where you're standing. Because they're going to be running at us real quick. I'd even argue go backwards. Okay, some of my turrets are still working. Fuck knows how. Alright. Shadow and Chalky retreat. Yeah, both of you retreat. Because I need you guys to, like, take a shot here. I need you guys to get some shots out. There we go. Good enough. Run backwards. Hey, Church. Welcome in. Oh. Most of this group's totally going to go down. Ugh. What's up, Dan? I decided to attack this group. We got a eclipse like right beforehand, so I'm just seeing how this goes. Couple of panthers, labia, burrows down. He's putting you on the front page. It's going to. That's pretty interesting. It should be just more of like it recommends. It's like a recommended thing, whatever. Why did you guys shoot my fucking solar? Yeah, apart from that, it's going alright. I'm just kind of seeing how this plays out. A lot of things are getting injured. I'm kind of wondering who shot the fence. I'm probably going to roll back, honestly, because... Oh, there we go, Byro and Emmy died. Yeah, no. That was pretty guaranteed we were going to go backwards. I actually don't know how far back we went. It's probably like as soon as I loaded in tonight. Edge keyboard changed my ET. Yeah, no, it's alright. Whenever I see like unusual stuff like that or misspelling and stuff, I just assume that people either have like a multilingual keyboard or that something along those kind of lines. Alright, since we don't have the power outage, and I guess I didn't save before the battle, gonna have to bring all these out. Just in a tourist. Nah, look, it's pretty standard for me nowadays to kind of just, whenever somebody's like, more often than not, whenever it's like a misspelling or something, I do just kind of figure out, hold on, that's not where I want it. And you know what, this Thrumbo is still down. It stands fourth. Can you get him? Yeah. I'm glad I remember that, because otherwise the Thrumbo will die. Thrumbo had it coming though. Be honest, Thrumbo had it coming. But yeah, apart from that, not much else. Not really doing much. I think I went to sleep on Wednesday afternoon and slept through to